Hey everyone, I'm going to give you a quick little mobility session here. Mobility is really just a matter of moving through a range of motions, trying to get full range of motion. There's going to be some yoga moves, some PNF stretching, and yeah, just bear with me and let's get to it. We're going to start on our back, starting in glute bridge. I'm not looking for any tension in these bridges, but more of a stretch in the hip flexors. Nice and controlled on the way down. We're going to shoot for 10 of them, but if more or less feel better for you, that's fine. Okay, now we're going to move into a hamstring stretch. You can clasp your fingers behind your hamstring, and you're going to pull with your arms and push with your leg. This is that PNF stretching. And you're going to hold it for about 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Release. Same thing on the other side. Pull and push. And release. So now we're just going to hit some reps of those. We'll hit about 5 on each side. The leg doesn't have to be straight. The knee can be soft. You should be feeling it in the back of the leg. All right, now we're going to move into a stretch here where you're going to pull that knee into the chest. Not a lot of tension in this one. This one's more about kind of lubricating up the hip joint here. Stretching those hamstrings and glutes a little bit as well. Now we're going to turn it into a figure 4 glute bridge. We're going to go 10 on each side. And switch legs. You can do this with shoes on, shoes off. My shoes just happen to be on, so I left them on. Now's the time to focus on your breathing too. Pay attention to your body. I think we're all holding on to a little extra stress at this point, so well, let's try to let all that go. Okay, we're going to flip around onto our stomach. My imaginary hair tie is not there. So down to your stomach, we're going to do cobra push-ups. So they're real small. Try not to tighten up your low back or glutes, which is easier said than done. So just trying to release that tension in the low back and glutes. We're going to take one big breath and hit down dog, up dog, not a yogi. Let it go. Set those hips back in a child's pose. Roll the thumbs open. Okay, we're going to come into cat-cow. Pushing out of the shoulder blades and gently dipping into that low back. You can get the head and neck going. We're going to go for 10 of them. Okay. Now, we're going to be on one knee, bring the other leg up. We're going to squeeze the glute of the leg that is down, the knee that is down, and gently rock forward. This is going to give a nice stretch along the hip flexors here. Of them. Switch. Squeeze the glute. If you're not feeling that stretch, really activate your abs too. Then you should definitely feel it. Most of us are tight enough in our hip flexors that it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, now we're gonna take that out. I like to put this hand here because the knee is certainly gonna try to adduct, so put that hand there to provide some resistance. You're gonna feel a stretch along that inner thigh here. 10 of them again. I have no idea what numbers I'm on, so you do 10 or however many feel right and appropriate for you. Oh, see, this leg's a little tighter, the hip's a little tighter. I can feel that knee wanting to come in. Okay, I'm gonna come back down on the all fours and do an alternating Y raise with my hands. And, 5 on each side for a total of 10. And I'm going to come into plank position and bring my right foot to my right hand and drop that knee down. I'm going to open up to both sides. Then back to plank position. Switch it out, hit the other side. Do that one more time. Plank position, switch. All right, back in a child's pose. Thumbs open. Big breath. I'm gonna drop that forward. Into up dog. Plant your toes, drive your hips back. Shake out your head and neck. We're gonna drop alternate dropping the heel to the floor. I did 5 on each side. I'm gonna hold, really pushing my heels down. Start walking my feet in. Slowly roll up. Big stretch at the top. Side bends. And a big old hug, because now more than ever, it's what we need. Have a great day.